I'm biracial and I'm proud. I'm biracial and I proclaim it loud. I'm biracial, no hate can keep me down. No matter what my haters say, I proudly rep both of my races today. I'm biracial and I'm proud. I'm biracial and I proclaim it loud. I'm biracial and no hate can.
Salam alaikum YouTube, what's cracking? It's your Angrbiracial back with another video. It's been a very busy night and an even busier morning. I have 2 or 3 more videos lined up for this series. So many people have come forward and sent me emails with tons of jaw-dropping evidence. And already TikTok and other social medias are doing cleanup. But let's get through my intro stuff so we can dive right in.
In the heart of the rhythm where the beat comes to life. That's the tale of a woman, the beauty to survive.
So grab your favorite drink, some popcorn, and let's dive right in. If you watched my last video, Stolen Election Part 1, then you remember this lady. One way to know that someone is guilty is they always try to cover up their tracks. And people all over TikTok and other social medias who are exposing what happened are being silenced.
Well, they took it down. They took the main video down, which I'm appealing it, so I'm trying to stay positive about it. So we'll see. Again, you guys just keep handling, going to my other handles, because now if it doesn't get appealed, I'm going to lose access to this account.
They are shutting her down for telling the truth. Nothing says guilty like trying to silence dissent. But speaking of that, where is Donald Trump? That egomaniac is oddly silent. You would think with this huge victory, this massive sweep, this landslide, this blowout, that him and his MAGA cronies will be celebrating in the streets. But they're all oddly silent. And some are angrier than usual. Most people who are cheaters often accuse their spouses or the people they're cheating on of doing the exact same thing that they are doing. Before the election and during the election, Donald Trump was screaming about Democrats committing massive voter fraud. So much so that Pennsylvania election officials came out to dispute it.
To be clear, Philadelphia elections are safe, simple, and secure as they have always been. There is no cheating. There's no smoke to it. People say things, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's true. We've learned this in 2020. We have hard-working people trying to give the citizens of America the...
Was Trump projecting? I'm starting to think that old Donald Trump may not have even been let in on the details of the plan. He knew something was happening, but maybe they didn't let him know because they know he can't keep his mouth shut. But this brings me to my next question. Where are all those missing ballots?
Come on, go potty. Go potty. I just woke up. It's not even 8 a.m. yet. I am in beautiful Akron, Ohio. Summit County, to be exact. I woke up, checked the government website to see if my ballot was counted for. It's been like 3 days, 2 days since the election. It's not counted for. It says I didn't vote. I voted. I checked for my family in this very house. I know who they voted for. They're good people. Their votes didn't count. Apparently they didn't vote either. But we all were there voting together. But none of our votes counted. Suspicious. So, about 20 minutes ago, I called the Akron police non-emergency line, just asking, like, who do I report this to? We're taking America back. Who do I report this to? Because I don't want to sound like a Republican, but this is fraud. This was stolen. We voted. Officer Morrison on the phone, non-emergency line, Akron police. Oh my God, it's cold out here. He hung up on me as soon as I said my vote didn't count. Hung up on me. Okay. Okay, Harrison. I see you. I see you. I see you. I called 911. Akron police. Got a wonderful woman on the line. It's the men. I'm telling you, it's the men. I got a wonderful woman on the line. She tells me that they have other calls for the exact same thing. She tells me her vote didn't count either. Her vote didn't count either in Akron, Ohio. I didn't think that this would reach us. I didn't think we would be the ones. I thought that this was going to be in another state like California or something. Ohio, voter election fraud? Oh, honey, no. We will be calling the Board of Elections for Summit County at 8 a.m. in 10 minutes. And, I hate to say it, but I see us getting our country back here in a few. See you later, guys.
Normally I'll be cracking some jokes right now, but this is serious. She casted her vote, then went online to track her vote, like people have been doing for past elections. Her vote and the vote of all her family who voted for Kamala Harris was gone. Wasn't counted, wasn't even registered. And she's not the only one.
I need every single person who did in-person voting early, absentee ballot voting, any of that stuff. You need to go and check on the status of your ballot. So my husband and I made the decision to do early voting and in-person voting when we did on October 23rd, because we were moving across the country on October 25th. As I said, we waited in line for about 2.5 hours. We voted, we put our ballots into the machine, and we left. We haven't thought anything about it until we saw the election results, and something didn't seem right. Now, I am not one for conspiracy theories whatsoever. I want to put that out there. I am a very logical person, which is why this doesn't make sense to me. Because why is it that my husband and I voted, again, early and in person, put the slips into the machine ourselves, and this is what our ballots currently say? Because I saw a woman who had posted a comment on a TikTok last night saying that she also did the same thing in my home state of South Carolina. And this is what her registration or her ballot, where it's supposed to say like ballot received, ballot counted, vote counted, whatever. This is what it says. And my husband says the exact same thing. This one is mine. And not only that, but when I put in my name in the vote.org thing to find my ballot, I'm not even on record for having voted or even being a registered voter this year. I'm not a registered voter, but I'm registered and ready to vote, and I put my ballot in the box myself on October 23rd. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Where's my ballot? Where is my husband's ballot? And where are all of these other missing ballots that were done early and in person at our polling offices? Where the fuck are they? I am so mad that I have not been able to stop thinking about it since I saw it last night. I reported it to my state. I went on to the website and reported it. Is it going to do any good? I don't know. But something about this isn't right.
Where are all the missing ballots? Imagine you get up on election day, ready to exercise your American right, a right that so many people fought, bled, died, and suffered for you to go vote. You jump through all the hoops so you can legally register to vote. Show your ID and do whatever you gotta do, because you're eager to take part in this election because you know what's at stake. You go down to the voting place, place your vote, do it by hand, and trust in the process. Then after the election, after seeing the election results, you get this weird feeling in your gut that something just ain't right. Because almost everyone in line with you to vote weren't voting for Trump. And the fact that he won so handily, it was a landslide, just not sitting right with you. So you log on to check your vote and realize it's missing. It's not counted. It's not there. There are over 14 million missing ballots. Maybe they were here.
home, a USPS worker now accused of dumping more than 400 pieces of political mail and a ballot in the woods. Now, those are photos of envelopes and other pieces of mail in Orlando. The manager of Otis McCoy Jr. says he was suspicious when McCoy finished mail deliveries early. After checking the van tracker, he saw McCoy had deviated from his scheduled route. A nearby home surveillance camera shows McCoy throwing mail into the woods, according to court documents. Now, McCoy is being charged with stealing mail. If convicted, he could spend up to 5 years.
Or maybe some of the ballots are here. If not here, then maybe over here. But yet again, maybe in this other spot. And it's non-stop. These are just the ones that have been found so far. Your ballot, your right to vote, may have been dumped somewhere. And again, these are only the ones that have been found. There are millions of votes missing. Millions of missing ballots. We know that this has been massively done. There's evidence and articles about it. Trump and his MAGA cult went out of their way to get rid of, to burn, to dump, to erase any vote for Kamala. People aren't stupid. They're waking up every single morning, checking their vote status and seeing that their vote wasn't counted, that their vote never arrived. If that alone is not enough for a recount, for a re-election, I don't know what is. But if you add up all those missing ballots, you're probably thinking that Trump had to have people in the inside to pull this off. Well, watch this.
Now new at 6, critics are crying foul after a member of the state elections board attended Donald Trump's rally Saturday and was recognized by the former president. The former president also recognized 2 other board members, but they did not attend.
I don't know if you've heard, but the Georgia State Election Board is in a very positive way. This is a very positive thing, Marjorie. They're on fire. They're doing a great job. 3 members. Janice Johnson, Rick Jeffries, and Janelle King. 3 people are all pit bulls.
Members of the election board, people who are in charge of vote counting, attended Trump rallies and were named by Trump at his own rallies. He called them pit bulls in his fight. How many other election officials, post office workers, were on Trump's team that helped pull this off? Even if you want to discount all the Starlink evidence, vote tallying machines were connected to Elon Musk's Starlink. Even if you want to discount that massive evidence, the fact that so many ballots are missing and tons of them are being found in the trash and storm drains, in the woods, and that election officials were called out by Trump at his rallies as being pit bulls for his cause. Isn't that enough to run the election back? Isn't that enough for a recount? Isn't that enough for another election?
Also, why is this guy who always brags about everything? Where the hell has he been? He won this election. An amazing win. Nothing on Truth Social, nothing on Twitter, nothing. The truth is in the not telling. The truth is in the change of patterns and behaviors. I don't want to be that person.
As I said earlier, Trump is oddly silent. I personally think Kamala Harris is behind the scenes cooking. She's a prosecutor. And as vice president, she also has to certify the election before Trump can be inaugurated. I think Kamala is cooking something. I know her prosecutor spidey senses are tingling. I'm an average Joe and my spidey senses are tingling. All you who are watching me, I know your spidey senses are tingling. I think within a couple weeks or sooner, we are going to hear something. But the conspiracy gets even deeper. It goes back before the first election. Stay tuned for part 3. I'm going to end this video here. If you enjoyed the video, please do me a huge favor. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and comment below. All those things help a small growing channel like mine grow faster. And as a content creator, I really love interacting with y'all and reading your comments. So if anything I said in this video, or if any of the clips I showed triggered you or made you feel some type of way, let me know in the comments. Let's talk about it. Last but not least, my new book, The Burden of Blood, A Generational Curse, is out. Go on to Amazon or Audible and get your copy today. I promise you won't be disappointed. All that being said, know your angry biracial loves you. I appreciate you, and most of all, be safe.
It's